Third thing about American culture that I love, that some people might find a bit weird, is actually our gun culture. I know to many of you guys, guns are a very scary thing. Konbanwa minasan, kyo desu. So guys, I wanted to talk about 3 aspects of American culture that I love tremendously. Like I've said in countless videos, I think there's pros and cons to every culture, but seeing as I am American and I've been raised in American culture, there's a lot of things that honestly I love about America. Even traveling to different countries like Japan and Cuba, there's a lot of aspects that made me appreciate where I live. Even for a lot of Japanese who travel abroad, it kind of highlights some great things about Japan that they probably took for granted, and I can say the same thing in this situation. When I traveled abroad and came back, there are some things that made me more grateful for the fact that I lived in America. First reason why, America is diverse. One thing I love about America that has done better than any country in history is the fact that America is so diverse. You have an accumulation of many different kinds of cultures. You have Black culture, white culture, Latin culture. You have even subcultures. So you can even have like Italian culture, German. You can have Chinese, Japanese, Korean. You can have Mexican, Cuban, Colombian culture. Like, I just love how wherever you go in America, you can find different aspects of different cultures in that same country. Compared to a country like Japan or a more homogeneous society where you don't really get that exposure to different kinds of people, different kinds of food, locations, music, culture, etc. It also gave me the advantage of having to develop friendships with different races of people. I've had white friends, Latin friends, Indian friends, Asian friends. Like, I just love the fact that America, people who are raised in America, and again, not everyone in America is exposed to these kind of things, because if you live more in, like, let's say the country or more or less populated states, this might not necessarily apply to that. But if you're more of a person who lives in more of like a populated state like Florida, New York, Texas, or California, you can definitely have this experience in which you experience different cultures, different aspects of other countries in one place. Second thing about American culture that I love is more, I guess, less about the culture and more about the style of government. That in America, it's very easy to raise your economic status. Most first world countries, I would imagine it's possible to do this. It's no wonder that many people from different countries want to immigrate to America, because America literally is the land of opportunity. And we could definitely see that because immigrants from all over the world come here and make a killing, even more than American people themselves. And I think I'm very grateful that America has a system that it's not perfect, but at least it allows people who want to work hard, who want to chase a dream, it gives them the ability to live what kind of lifestyle they want, which in most of human history was probably difficult to do. And seeing as we live in the modern age, there's now thousands of ways that you can make a decent living for yourself. Third thing about American culture that I love, that some people might find a bit weird, is actually our gun culture. I know to many of you guys, guns are a very scary thing. Japan, I know legally it's illegal to own a firearm, and I know for many people who have guns banned in their country, they look at America and it's like, we seem weird because we have an over obsession with guns. But when you look throughout human history and you understand the foundings of this country, it's more for the people to have protection for themselves in case another government wants to invade, or let's say the American government actually turns on the people. It's a way for Americans to protect themselves against a dictatorship or a government gone rogue. Now, I know in a country like Japan, not having guns is not a big issue because Japan has a very unique culture that promotes looking after other people, putting people above yourself, not causing harm to any people. But in a country like America, in which we emphasize freedom also comes with responsibility. However, a lot of human beings are not that responsible. So in that case, there's many times in which other human beings will try to harm others. So you need to be responsible for your own life and be able to protect yourself. And seeing that we don't have such a locked in culture as Japan does, in America, we do need guns. And even when you study history and you think of governments that have tried to take over the world or try to invade other countries, it would suck if that would happen to a country in which the people have no means as far as weaponry to protect themselves from foreign invaders, or let's say the government turning on the people. And the more I look at modern history, the more I look at older history or even what's going on politically, to me, that's one thing I love that American culture still has at the moment, because there's many people who want to ban guns and ban firearms. And for those, some people who say that, well, America has a lot of gun crimes. Well, like I said, freedom also comes with responsibility. And if you're not responsible, there's going to be people who try to harm others, take advantage of a system, and it's up to the person, the individual, to protect themselves, being able to protect themselves from another threat. So yeah, those are 3 things that I love about America and made me realize that, there's some things about this country that I really do love. There's some things I hate, but I think you can say that for most places on the planet. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, also hit that bell as well to get notified whenever we post a video. 本当ありがとうございます。みんな気をつけて。